Hey,
Where should I
what's up,
is
orders?
raring to go.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
You point, jump on my sword while you can, evil.
What do
I
you,
won't be as
if you
gentle.
say so?
How nice of that guy to just let us come back in here
Swords, not words.
Uh-huh. Hey, no
and loot that
problem.
corpse. Very, very nice of that fellow. Alright, so we have Mayor's house. Alright, guys, let's go to the pub. Maybe they'll let us stay at the pub, because, you know, that's the whole point of a pub, right? Is to serve as an inn for travelers. I do need to fix that animal issue out here too, though. We've really stepped in it.
I await your needs.
What's up? Orders? I could do that. Yeah, sure.
Friend.
What? No, no, a ball spawn here. Slow down. Just who are you? No, no, not after all this time. I want you. Not again. Well, that just happened.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
Get the noble. Done.
Yeah?
Oh god, for a second I thought that Olma or whatever was gonna come.
Alright.
Alright. Out of here. Let's head back over here.
Uh-huh.
And pick up our friend. So that we may go on adventures again. And go find out what the fuck's going on with the... Are they fighting again? Whatever, if the animal's breaking the town, I'll kill him.
If you say so.
Return in a few hours. I must wait until Pala awakens
Just
before
like I
can
thought
go.
it would be.
No problem.
Helping others and doing good things.
Maybe the fighting's over here. I don't even know where I'd start with this, but I did offer to help them.
Ow!
Hey, whoa! Oh.
Please, let me help.
Sure, I'll take more spells. Always take more arrows.
What do you want?
I have no
Yep.
patience for cities. Our stay had best be a short one.
I could do that.
I, Merchant Lord Logan Coprith, you warned me that scared... Well, that's fine. I guess we'll go stay at the inn another day. Come on, there we go. Alright.
Yeah, sure.
There we go. Talk to him and let
Never had rats. No, sorry.
Thank you. I need a place that can identify magic items though. I now have 2 magic shields and only 1 person that actually uses them.
Alright.
I swear to God, if she's like Yeah, she said a few more hours. I think it's been more than a few hours.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Uh-huh.
Return in a few hours. I must wait until Pala awakens before I can go.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Oh, God.
If
Okay.
you say
Well, we're gonna
so.
go talk to the fucking mayor because you're apparently gonna take forever. Sit there and dote over your sister. Like, fine, I get it. Well, I guess I really don't, actually. My history leaves me with a difficult... A difficult history is probably the best way I could put that. I've never been able to, like, actually develop a close relationship with my family.
No problem.
See, this house... See, this bedroom doesn't have a dude with his dick out. And this bed, that's not a bedroom, but this room doesn't have a dude with his dick out. These are normal people floors. I wish to speak with you about this,
Hail, I welcome you to trade meet.
I trust that you will not earn the worried stares that you've received so far. A plebeian home lacking an artistic ambition. No, you see, you need to have like little like dick-shaped guardrails for like the stairs and stuff like that. Instead of shields on the walls, you know, you have the plaque with like the shield on it. You have a giant fucking tit on one of the shields, or on one of the plaques instead of a shield. We've had a troubled season, and strangers of intermediate nature are a potential threat until they prove otherwise. I am Lord Logan Coprith, High Merchant. That is a mouthful. You seem more than... I am called Musnik. You spoke of trouble. Is there anything I can do?
Trade meet has been here for generations, but now we are harassed from the strangest of sources.
It has been a very difficult time for the local merchants. The very land is against us, animals attack, and even the foliage strangles. It began subtly, but now we suspect a dark mind behind it. Until recently, we did not know where to place the blame, but now people have found a target. The last group attack saw several figures directing the chaos. Druids belonging to a group that has long been peaceful. The people apparently captured one. Had I not locked him up, they would have quartered him in the... Oh, Jesus. They would have quartered him in the street. And has he confessed? Or have the people condemned him for being a druid? I might have questioned the druid? Or would you have me hunt his fellows? Something like that. Though it is more complicated. He is not guilty of this, I am sure. He says he's been sent to investigate his fellow druids. Many of our citizens have already made up their minds on the matter, however, and he remains behind bars, if only to avoid a public burning.
What I would have you do is escort him to his task, or see to it yourselves, whichever you prefer.
I would seem to be collaborating if my men or I were to help him, and alone he may not make it out of town. Will you help? Oh man, all right. I don't know. I kind of want to say if we're challenged by the townsfolk, it will be their deaths. Those that attack have taken their lives into their own hands. Do what you must, but I will not tolerate killing of innocents. Keep that in mind. I'll allow you to pass so you can speak with the druid. You may leave under promise of your care. Thank you again.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Is he downstairs? Is that...
I could do that.
Burned. That's a
Hello,
name.
and well met to you. I am Cerned.
Oh,
Though
Cerned.
my identity is surely no secret after the fuss I have caused here.
1 second. I think I just heard my dog getting sick. Be right back. Come here. That's a girl, yeah. So, for the new people here, Annie, come here, come here. Whoop. Let me get that back open. Annie, where are you? What are you doing? He wants butt scratch. This is Annie. For those who may not know yet, she is a 5-year-old Australian cattle dog. And she is the best dog on the planet. At least in my humble opinion. But I think my opinion carries a lot of weight. I've grown up with dogs. My entire life. I've had dogs. And she's the newest one. Just been here only 3 months. Alright. You look pleased enough. Are you friends of that charming Lord Coprith? I've made very few friends among the merchants. Lord Coprith sent me. I am to escort you out of town and help in any way I can. He seemed less prone to rash action. Though the merchants had little reason to trust me, I arrived not long after an attack, so it must have seemed suspicious, yeah. I should have kept quietly as the vine instead of blustering as the wind. On occasion, I forget subtleties that allow nature to progress. The blight shall pass. I will return to cultivate better relations when the time is right. Why is this guy talking like a fucking weird-ass farmer? We should be going. Best that we not test the patience of local townsfolk. Coprith chose well. Caution will win the day. I will endeavor to tell you what I know, but I did not have long to gather information. I am Cerned, as I said, sent from the north to investigate why the Druid order of this region severed its ties with the traditional hierarchy. It is not unheard of, but the attacks have me worried. It can only lead to greater evils. These people will eventually strike out as an animal cornered. Yes, I see you have a druid with you. Jahira, is it? She will also be concerned, for she will know the danger of balance lost. I know there are many druids in this region, and they would not support such actions without due cause. I suspect there's been a change in leadership here. It is the duty of any druid to find this new leader and ascertain if this is for the best of nature. The attacks on the merchants have only served to alarm me. I might succeed alone, but would much rather have the backing of a group, one that will also benefit from my service. Are you up to the task? Yes, I will hope as best I can. Join with me and we shall do what must be done. We must go to the Druid Grove and investigate. I have not finished this game before, Robco. Also, welcome and hello. It's nice to have you here. Every druid goes eventually. Some challenge for great druid status. What the f... Great druid status. I did beat Baldur's Gate 1, and the character that I'm playing with up here is the character from Baldur's Gate 1. I did import him into this game after I beat Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition. I love that feature of the first two games. The shame that the third game was like 30 years and, you know, after the last one, so we couldn't, you know, continue that trend. That would have been cool. You're writing a Baldur's Gate 3 review, so you're trying to collect some perspective. Which Baldur's Gate did you enjoy the most? I would say Baldur's Gate 3. Without a doubt. Baldur's Gate 3. I absolutely love that game to death. The reason I played Baldur's Gate 1 and I'm playing Baldur's Gate 2 right now is so that when we get into 3, anybody who's watched those other two playthroughs will, you know, or has played the games themselves will understand all the different connections and stuff that they're making to the previous games, like party members, Elminster showing up really fucking blew my mind, for example. Like, the game supposedly takes place 100 years after this game. How the fuck is a fucking human mage who is already old as fucking Baldur's Gate 1 still alive? Like, what the fuck? I think I should tell you my ultimate goals. Yeah, well, we gotta tell him about Irenicus, but no, he's not staying with us. He's just here for... Alright. You're here for the regenerating. Ooh. You sounds like you got some equipment I might want. Well, that's not it. Whoa! Whoa! Elminster is Ed Greenwood's original character, though, so he gets to be immortal. That is a really good fucking staff. I need to remember to grab this off of him. For reasons. You feel like some outcomes in Baldur's Gate 3 are fixed? Like what happens at Moonrise Towers? Yes. I do feel, I mean, there has to be some level of control over the events that take place in a game. And that's just coming from like a software development perspective. You don't want somebody to spend like 50 hours playing a game and then find out they're fucking soft locked because they killed too many people or because they did something out of order. So they have to have certain like guards in place. And I do think that they had, through fixed outcomes, as you put it, I think those are the guards they put in place. I did see a video that kind of covered this. I didn't watch it at the time that I saw it because I was still in the middle of my first playthrough. But somebody did. There is a video out there that somebody covered all the safeguards that they put in place to prevent stuff like that from happening. I actually, in my current playthrough with my Vengeance Paladin, actually just well, I'm near the end of Moonrise Towers. Let's call it that. I had an encounter with our friend. I'm forgetting his name at this moment. Remembered it earlier. Ketherick Thorn. Yeah. I was beating the shit out of him. Actually, it was a fireball from Gale that pushed him over his damage limit and caused him to take off.
Hey, yeah. Sure.
But yeah, I do feel that there are certain fixed outcomes, and that's just to prevent. It's like randomizers. How certain randomizers have logic built into them.
Before venturing forth.
I understand this. We're going to the Druid Grove. We're gonna.
I'm ready for anything.
What are you regenerating from? Oh, you're regenerating from that. And I could stack somebody up with a bunch of this shit, like, and give her the staff. Do you think that Baldur's Gate 1 has more reactivity? Like, do you feel that your build, your choices, your alliances, factions mattered more? No. I don't, but that's just mostly...
For cities. Our stay had best be a short one.
That's mostly due to, like, limitations at the time. Remember, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 came out in the late 90s. So we're talking like a near 30 years difference between the two games. So it's not so much like, oh, they were bad or whatever. These games were made by the original BioWare developers, people who like made Mass Effect and all that shit. So I don't think it was due to like, you know, I feel like you have more freedom in Baldur's Gate 3, and it's why I love it so much. For example, there's one boss that the dude summons a bunch of ads off of different things placed throughout the boss arena. I didn't want to take on all those ads, so what did I do? I took the time to sneak through the arena and knock all those things that spawned all these additional ads off of the arena without getting detected. So when the boss fight started, he couldn't summon anything. And then I started the fight by polymorphing him into a sheep, and for my first turn I took my paladin over there and shoved him off the edge of the ledge as well, into a cliff. Most games would just be like, alright, here's your boss, beat him to death. Baldur's Gate 3, if you can figure an abnormal way to go about doing something, they'll let you do it. There's somebody who killed every single NPC character in Act 1, and then took the time to store them all in a single building. The amount of freedom that you have
No problem.
in Baldur's Gate 3 is, I would say it's absolutely insane. This place doesn't seem very green. It seems more brown. I thought druid groves... Oh, hi, troll.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
You there, you will go back the way you came. This area is under care of the druids of Tethir, and if you do not leave, you will face nature's wrath. And by what authority do you make this threat? This is not the way of right-thinking servants of nature. Explain yourself. Cerned, you have been away for some time. Much has changed. So I see, though I am confused, the great druid has not heard good things about what has happened here. Attacks, threats, brutality. It is the new way, Cerned. We have a new leader to follow, and she has moved us in this direction. She? What of Gragas? Was he not the great druid of this wood? Yes, Cerned, but Gragas has been replaced. Baldur is the new leader's name, and none have dared challenge her yet, until now. So instead you follow as ants to do her foul deeds? Have you not the courage to face her? She is a shadow druid and very violent. She also bonded with the grove. She is invulnerable outside of challenges, and those must be one-on-one battles. Such a ritual is unheard of and quite costly to the grove. I shall discuss this matter with her in a language that she will understand. Now get out of my sight. Many will not talk, Cerned. I do not enjoy this new role we take, but others do. Walk carefully. Hey, Robco, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Minsk didn't seem to... There we go. There, come on. I think I was being a bit more stubborn than I'd like. Okay. You say so, video game. Alright, let's get down over here. Oh, holy shit! Hi, every single troll on the planet in all of Faerun. It's nice to meet you. You may die now, please.
For the greater balance!
Come on, Minsk. There we go. Thanks to Minsk, we don't have to worry about these trolls not dying. He's got a flail that does fire and acid. Is it fire and acid? Fire, acid, and ice, I think.
The silence of nature will claim you!
He's excitable, Jesus.
Not with air.
Yes!
There we go.
Orders?
This
Yep.
is going to be an experience. Quick save real quick. Quick save real quick. That's... Place sounds like a swamp. It reminds me of the hag from Baldur's Gate 3, actually, Act 1. That was a... Ooh, God. Hey, hi. Hi. I don't like spiders. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. You. Do a big heal.
Every hamster has his day.
There we go.
What do you... I could do that.
Quick save. Holy crap. Oh, we got the phase spiders, don't we? Yep.
Armored, sharpened, and raring. Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Uh-huh.
Nature strikes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Get through here. That's also another important thing to note is that the way these games play are so vastly different. Like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 all play relatively the same. Baldur's Gate 3 though is very turn-based. Like combat does not unfold like this. I think it would be kind of chaotic if it did. I'm glad it... At first I didn't like that though. I kind of wanted it to be like true to the original Baldur's Gate games. But the more I played it, the more I realized the turn-based combat is a lot more fun. Come on, Minsk. There we go. It also helps that the boss music, or the battle music in Baldur's Gate 3 is an absolute banger. Baldur's Gate 3 has a pretty good soundtrack, all things considered. Very unique. To the point where, you know, there are a few tracks, if I hear just a few notes, I know exactly where it came from. That's right, I was watching Lobos play, I discovered this blog that wrote about a lot about Baldur's Gate. Valuria talks about how she thinks Baldur's Gate 1 is the best and lists many compelling reasons for replaying Baldur's Gate 1 after not touching it for many years. I'm comparing Baldur's Gate 1 with Baldur's Gate 3 in my review. That's interesting. There was somebody else in here earlier. I think there was somebody else. Was it you? No, there was somebody else in here who is... Both systems have pluses and minuses. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are easier to re-roll, replay, I think is what you meant, because combat goes dramatically faster. Baldur's Gate 3 remains extremely replayable because of all the subclasses and the amount of freedom that you have in the game. The freedom that you have in Baldur's Gate 3 is why I keep going back to it and why I'm still playing it. Like, to this day. Like, I can't stop playing the game.
Who says what?
Hey.
Just
You-
ask, and I'll do it.
See if you can plant a fireball, like, right there. Come on. There we go.
What's up?
But
Orders?
yeah, they're adding 12 new subclasses into
Alright.
Baldur's Gate 3, and I am very, very excited to get those subclasses added in. I was telling a friend of mine here who showed up earlier, Megamac. When he was in here, he got really excited about Arcane Archer. That's mostly because he likes the ranger type jobs. He likes playing jobs that are classes that allow you to, like, he usually, like when we played EverQuest, for example, he played as a ranger. type class. Yeah, it was a ranger actually. Knock him down and get him dead. Okay, this is getting obnoxious.
Ow! What is it that you ask? I could do no.
Didn't you fucking? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Please run away! Bravely run away!
What do you want?
Ability score drain. Great. Great.
Hey.
Yes!
Fucking ass. Okay.
How can I help?
Actually, wait a second. What am I doing? Give her these fucking arrows. Equip these arrows.
Ow!
It has no effect.
I hit to no effect. I hit to no effect.
What's
no
up?
Effect.
Have you a problem?
Ow!
Hit to no effect.
Orders.
I hit.
Come on, Zahira.
Ow!
I hit.
Weapon has no effect.
Yeah.
Quick save. Rest.
If you say so. No problem.
The hell is this place? Let's not venture further until we deal with these trolls like one at a time.
This is
I like how he did the last boss in Baldur's Gate 1. That's my only issue with these games is like 1 and 2, that is the real-time system,
Point.
and gotta get out of control like it's getting right now with this fucking troll.
What do you want?
Apparently he gets God's own fucking rolls, and we're just left.
Swords, not words.
Drink the goddamn potion then, dude. Jesus Christ.
Hey. Yep.
Giant troll attacks. Mince.
The battle bow. Run, bow, run.
Ow! Ow! What's up?
Holy shit, man.
Villainy. Hero coming through. Great
Ow.
fun.
Orders? Here we
Silence of
go!
nature will claim you!
Ow! Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay, never mind.
is this real time with pot? Well, yeah.
What do you
But I mostly try and brute force my way through it, like I'm doing right now. Oh my god! Stop! Thank you. Can't. Okay.
I can
We'll
do
go. We'll
that.
go back outside then. Fighting is super duper powerful. Yes. Absolutely, it is. And that's why I gave. What's her face? I think she has the slow spell. Yeah, she has slow equipped.
Hey.
And for like
Yep,
harder battles and stuff like
sure.
that, I definitely like boss
All
battles
right.
and stuff like that. I definitely use something like slow, hold, crowd control more than I like with just average battles. I just brute force my way through it, like you've been seeing. Like these little shitheads right here.
Yeah.
Any fucking Jesus, man.
What's up?
That these guys are like they're bullying
Orders.
Minsk. What's in these things? Well, that's an interesting looking
Yeah,
spear.
If you say so.
I do say so. Ooh, more bracers, gold.
What do you
420,
know?
smoke weed every day. Anything else in here? No? That's still, like, that's not a bad find for, like, a random troll cave. Alright, let's get out and see if we can't better explore this area. The fuck are there trolls here, though? Alright. I see where we need to go. We need to go up here. It wasn't clear that you could walk through up here. I could see how I easily missed that. If you ever get confused as to where to go, just check this area map background. It'll kind of highlight the walkable ground. Because these are all like PNG files, basically, overlaid, and you're just walking on top of them with an idea I think I need to go here.
With nature's fury. For the greater balance.
Come on, there we go. Oh. Oh, I lost control of my druid, okay.
Hey.
Come here, you. You clearly grow tired of being alive. I will fix that for you.
I'm ready for anything.
What's up?
Damn. They were having none of her bullshit. Okay, Nalia, you know what you need to do. Yes. It's over there. Minsk, I don't think you need arrows anymore, although you don't need the magic arrows. Let's give those... I give some of these to Nalia. Those are ice, right? Yeah. Give those to him. Fighting, yes. With this flail, he's not going to be really doing much else of anything. Yeah, fire, acid, and cold. So this guy is like... He's like our little troll killer, if you will. Been running on fumes for a bit there, haven't you? You identify leather armor +1. Can't equip armor? Oh, he's too far away. He's also scared shitless for some reason, so he's got fear on him. This is the only thing I don't like about the earlier games. You have to sit here and essentially wait for this effect to wear off. Like,
Speak if it serves the greater good.
why do I have to sit there and wait until this effect wears off? You're a druid. How the fuck? Oh, you're a shapeshifter. That's the problem. Okay, well, we'll give that to Minsk or whatever. He can hold on to it. There you go. Ah. It'd be nice if I could identify all these without having to rest for like 20 years. Give some of these to Yoshimo. Yoshimo's willing.
Yeah.
Save. You
Armored, sharpened, and raring
drink
to
up real
go.
quick.
What do you want?
Again.
Yeah, sure.
I think we found the Druid Grove. Our friend wandering around.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Your careless meanderings across the great Mother Earth will not go unpunished.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
Who says what?
Hey.
We have fought as our mistress commanded us. Now we surrender to return to the woods and restore the balance. Damn fucking right you do. The fuck down.
Ow. Ow.
Oh god damn it, I got Swarm of Insects on me, don't I?
Ow. 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 Ow.
They were all naked, they didn't have any loot.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Maybe you'll hold off on the comparison in your review and just talk about why you recommend.
Ow. Ow.
Bro is mad.
Ow.
Well, they're part of a.
Ow. Yeah. Ow.
Can I quick save?
Ow.
Rest.
What do you want?
God, that was getting annoying. Sorry about that. Auto mod. Hold on. Bad bot. We got a bad bot. Yeah, yeah, that annoys the crap out of me when Automod does shit like that. Like you're just doing what you do, you know, what the game was doing. The game was saying "ow" a bajillion times. I'm all for people making jokes like that. I'm about to turn that fucking Automod off because it's caused me a lot more trouble than it's worth.
If you say so.
So I will say that I apologize for that. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry about it. What the fuck is that? Header cap. Okay, well that's not too bad. 3 gold. All right. How far am I from leveling up? Oh, I'm getting kind of close.
What's up? No problem.
Yes. Okay, you see, that's not clear. That looks like something that you can't traverse. Whoop. I'm almost afraid to see what's inside this place. Outside doesn't... Oh, whoa! What? Oh.
Where can I be of most use?
Get the fuck out of there! Oh my god. I'm gonna quick load. That was going really bad, really fast. Apparently rushing in to fight those things is not what you should do. Let's take this higher route.
Yeah. All right.
Save successful, okay. I have an idea.
How can I help?
We have 3 fireballs. Nature's servant awaits. Yes. I wish she could have used like some of those lines. Spoiler for anybody who hasn't gotten that far yet. In Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm not comfortable wandering around in the dark. The shadows could hold anyone. Anything.
What do you...
Ta-da! Roasted spore colony. That's not... Yeah, that's not an entrance. Entrance to Adretha's... Who the fuck is Adretha?
Uh-huh. If you say so.
Yeah. Until, like, in my first couple of playthroughs, I didn't even know you could get her in your party. Because she's always like, you know, like when you go to fight Ketheric Thorm, for example, you know, she comes along. So I thought she was always just going to be a guest character. I never tried to recruit her. So I really didn't, get a lot of time with Jaheira in the first couple playthroughs, which has meant I didn't get much time with Minsk either.
No problem.
Why, you're all such big men.
Ah, if it is not a lovely half-orc come to see an old woman in the woods, eh? Perhaps you've come like so many others to partake in my potions, yes? Just who are you, anyway? Oh, just an old woman, dearie. My name is Adritha, one who likes herbs and mixing things. That is all. The druids here have left me pretty much alone, they have. Are you not bothered by the animal attacks in the area? Oh, no. I have no troubles with the beasties here, and if I did, I'd have my boys Sadat and Jalal handle it. Yes, I do. Who are you, anyways? Alright, let me see your potions. Okay, can you... Like, you can't identify anything. Alright.
Hey. Yep.
Who are your... I think I might have killed your kids. They were those mushrooms. I don't want to see what's over here before I go onward. I have a sneaking suspicion, though. That this is not the way forward. And it appears I would be correct. You know, lady, you have this, like, gigantic fucking mansion. Yet, when we go inside, it's like this little fucking hovel, like the size of a goddamn nickel. What the fuck is that about? This place is fucking nasty. It's like a full-on swamp. Do do do. Exciting battle music stuck in my head. Hey, whoa!
Watch your actions while in this wood.
Character's portrait looks like that other half-orc you could recruit in Baldur's Gate 1. Yeah. Some have considered him to be one of the strongest characters in Baldur's Gate 1 to add to your party. I forget his name. I think he was new to the Enhanced Edition, or was he new to, like... I never played the expansion packs when I was younger. I only played the base Baldur's Gate 1 game, and I don't remember him being in that game. So when I played the Enhanced Edition back when I was in college, I was like, oh, this must be a new character they added to the game. Because I do think the devs that made the Enhanced Editions did actually add a couple new party members. Death to the enemies of nature. In Faldorn's name, we cleanse the earth of you. All will fear where shadow druids tread.
Nope.
Am I needed?
What's up? Yeah, sure.
With nature.
Please, let me help.
Orders?
Everybody else? Get the
All
fuck
right.
out of her way.
Yeah? What do you want?
I am here to serve.
Nature's servant awaits.
Uh-huh.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
With vengeance!
Alright, grab you. Magic missile on him. Nice and slow, so you should be able to outpace him, right? Yes, there we go.
Hey,
Friends. No, not friends.
What's up?
Who the fuck got poisoned? Who the fuck's taking damage? Why are you taking damage?
orders?
What is it that you ask? I could do no less.
Yeah?
Club Jahira.
I await your news.
Longsword,
What do
really?
you want?
That's an interesting looking longsword. Alright, we're about to do some sleep scumming here. Turn got poison. Yeah, it looks like... But I didn't see like the poison icon on his thing, and I checked his status and didn't see it there either. I was a little bit confused by what we're on mislead and correct. Yeah.
My skills are
Just
at their
ask,
best
and
when
I'll
under
do it.
this blanket of darkness, my friend.
Alright. You give Yoshimo some arrows. You clearly have plenty. He, on the other hand, does not. We're going to have to buy some more soon. Alright. Next. Wrong person. Oh yeah, yeah, this game is like made for sleep scumming.
Where can I be of most use?
Like that's like 99% of what I do with this game. What I do, 99% of what I do in Baldur's Gate 3, on the other hand, is save scumming. I'm just trying to identify all these items in my inventory. I need to know. What's this longsword? Identify it. Spell. The burning earth. Holy shit. Holy shit! Don't tell me that I got fucking like max longsword proficiency. The fuck I'm giving that to fucking Yoshimo? Are you fucking insane? Yeah. Yes. He didn't have longsword proficiency. The fuck are you highlighting him for, you fucking game? Alright. Large shield, identify, spell. Large shield +1. Okay. Identify. Shield of the Lost +2. Magic resistance 5%. Armor class +3. Oh, I forgot I had this. What is that? Okay. Bastard sword. Alright, rest again.
I will do what I can.
Oh, look at it. Yes, I got a fucking flaming sword that's so awesome. Oh my god. And then I have that fucking axe that's basically like pretty much useless at this point. Spell. Spear of the Unicorn. Anybody can use a spear? And Hira, can you use a spear? Oh yeah, you got a club that we need to, it does look really cool. Nasher +2. Holy shit. They want me to give everything to Yoshimo for some reason. She can now use shield, can't she, with... Bracers, what do you do? The Dale's Protector, Thaco +2 with missile weapons. Who do I use? Well, Jahira's going into melee, so... I think she'll... Oh no, she already has bracers. Yeah, I guess Yoshimo. Oh. You two already have... Oh. He doesn't have anything on, so there, you'll wear that for now.
Hey,
Because he
what's up?
can use missile weapons. He does
If
have
you say
like a
so.
decent longbow equipped. So if I need to switch him over to like ranged combat, I can. But I'm gonna bring Jaheira into melee combat now because she's got a fucking really good club. Alright, into the compound we are gonna go. I want to see what's inside. But I'm also a little bit like, palm sweaty, mom spaghetti.
No problem.
Okay, this is gonna be a whole dungeon, ain't it? Yeah, this looks like this is gonna be a whole dungeon. Take a look at the walkable path. Okay. Maybe a small dungeon. Something tells me we're gonna end up fighting in here one-on-one with this person, but I got my burning sword, so if I can pick him as my champion, I will be fine. Save that. Manually save the game under stream. Ooh.